Right folks, here we are as another day, Friday evening. Fish are looking a bit happier today, and I'll answer a few questions from people on the forums. No, I have not done any scrapes. There is no need to do any scrapes. As I explained on my video yesterday, I had this pipe here left running all night for more than 12 hours. So I ended up pushing up all the water out of my tank through the top and replacing it with fresh stuff. The fresh stuff goes through sediment filter, 2 carbon canisters which do not need changing until May. We'll go back over here, shall we? I know the reason why my fish were unhappy, because so would you if you was a fish and you had all your water changed in the space of 12 hours. It's not a case of not listening and not taking people's advice. There is no need to do scrapes on these fish. These fish have only been in this tank about 2.5 weeks, and before I moved them into this tank, from this 154 gallon tank here where they've spent the last 11 months, and if I'd have listened to 90% of the people on the forums, they would have told me not to bother. In fact, I was told not to bother because fish would not survive in 154 gallons, let alone thrive and grow to the sizes that I've got over here. Please do not treat me like an idiot and an imbecile as if I know not what I am doing, people. I hate it when people make automatic assumptions, like when this thread was started on CoinMag forum, everyone automatically assumed I was getting this damn filter free. I don't get this filter free, I've got it for the period of the trial. If after the trial is finished and I like it and I would like to keep it, I have to pay Mr. Waddington for the privilege of that. If I don't, it then goes back to him, so it's not free. And just because one fish rolls doesn't mean I have to automatically put them under stress and start scraping. All the time I had that tank, I hardly ever took my test kit out because I didn't need to, because the fish told me what I needed to do and when I needed to do it. And before the fish were moved into this tank 2 weeks ago, as a precaution, they were scraped. And there was nothing found. So comments with, well, if you're not going to take advice, I'm not going to bother commenting on this thread. I have made it public more than one occasion in written word. I am grateful for any help and any advice that I have asked for and I am given. But I do not like being told I should do this when either you don't listen to the facts that you're given or you only hear the bits you want to hear, and then you make your own mind up. They've not gone off eating. They have eaten today. They are picking up. I know when things are going wrong because my Kaneko Shiro over there goes veiny. My Kaneko Shiro has now gone back to pure white. The water is picking back up, which means, as far as I'm concerned, things are fine. Now, please, let us not go into the same old thing that happens on every thread, on every time on the forums, is people put their views in and then it turns into a bitching contest. I'm sick of it. So either you want me to unbiasedly trial this filter and show you the results, or you don't. If you don't want to know about the trial and results, then don't read the goddamn thread and don't post on it. That way, people can't upset you, I can't get wound up, you can't get wound up, and then threads don't get fucking locked.